everybody, welcome to this wonderful all signs video for November the 8th, 9th, and the 10th. It is a long weekend as well because it'll be for Remembrance Day on the 11th of November, so that'll be on a Monday. So this is going to be a long weekend all signs reading for every single sign. So, this is the way it happens, this is the way it goes, this is the way of how everything is going to be all good. But the point being is that it's the way of how everything is going to be happening in one way or another, So there is a way of knowing that I'm going to probably figure out what's happening for every single sign, what's happening in that way of how it is, because I want to figure this out. I want to see what's happening, if it's going to be for your coworkers, if there's something wrong with you, if there's something that wasn't very tasteful, whatever it is. But there is a way of knowing what to do, and you have to face your own facts, your own beliefs, your own ways of knowing what to do. And there is a way of trying to, have that dignity of understanding about what's happening, and this is the way it happens, right? Because when things go a different way, you have to look at them where, everything will be all about how it is, right? Because whenever I say the word empathy, it means that empathy, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, So whether you're having a good day or a bad day, whether if you're having a good work week or a bad work week, or if you're, having someone to bothering you while you're at work and whatever. But the point being is that you just have to remember that this is the way of how it goes, and this is the way it seems to be, So this is the way it happens, where you do exactly what you're told to do, and you think that everything will be fine, but then you think to yourself, alright, well, this is the way it happens, this is the way it seems to be, right? And you think to yourself, alright, well, this is all I can do. And it is simple, right? So when you think about that, you think about how everything is, and then you think back, okay, well, this is the way it is, this is the way it happens, right? And this is the way it is. It's going to be from a short term or a long term, whatever it is. But there are things that you need to understand where everything will be all great, and this is how it is, right? So the first thing first that I'm going to say is that I'll be doing a one card reading for everything, and then I'm going to clarify and stuff. So it kind of happens where I just figure out what's going on through different ways, and this is how it happens, right? So when it's going into that perspective, you have to do that, and you have to say, all right, well, I get this, and I need to learn about my own strengths, my own weaknesses, my own desires, and you think about how it is, and then you think, okay, well, this is the way it happens. So everything will be all great, and this is how it is, right? So this is what it seems to be. So we're going from Aries right through Pisces, and this is how it is. So the first one is New Moon Aries. Go for it. So we're going to look at what Aries is up to, and this is what it seems to be. And then we're going to keep going until the end. So this is the way it happens, and this is the way it goes. Okay, so I hope everything will be all great, and this is the way it happens. Just remember that you can give it a like, give it a comment if you want, and this is how it is, right? So I hope everyone will have a fantastic weekend. I hope everyone will have a fantastic Friday, the weekend, and Remembrance Day as well. So this is how it is, and this is what it seems to be. So this is the way it happens, this is how it goes, and this is how it kind of remains. So this is how it is, and this is how it's going to be. So we're going to look at how it is, and here we go. So for you, Aries, you have the Sun card that's reversed, means that you have a basically in a negative spot right now, because when you're in a negative spot, you don't know what you're going to be ending up with. It's basically telling me that there was something that was happening in this situation, whether it's good or bad in this situation, right? Because you think that everything's okay, but then you think to yourself, oh well, this is how it is. This is what I'm fearing, you know. So whenever it goes that way, that direction, you think that okay, well everything's fine, and you think, wait, this is not how it is, right? So I can understand that. But let me clarify the sun. The strength card is upright because there is strength. The tower is upright and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there was something that was happening in this situation. The strength card, you could represent Leo, and the tower represents like there's transformation. Everything is going to be changing, the way of how it goes. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. So we have the Queen of Swords is upright, the Six of Swords reversed, and we have the Five of Swords is upright. So basically, you know, when I look at the, okay, this is the Nine of Swords reversed, not the Six of Swords. Okay, excuse me for that. The Nine of Swords reversed, you have no trauma. Queen of Swords is upright because you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Five of Swords is upright because there's conflict here. Yeah, because you're not getting along. Because you could be having a bad day. Maybe you're going to be having a result of it. Let's see. So what's the universe is saying? A1 is reversed, there's no speed. The Sun card is positivity. The Emperor is reversed, there's no nourishment. Page of Cups is upright, there's loyalty. Knight of Cups is upright, there's romance. Yeah, see, the universe is saying where you're going to stay positive as much as you can. You know, this is how it is. You're going to have maybe a positive week as well as this long weekend going to show up. And you're going to have romance. Basically, that's how it seems to be. Aries, that's how it is. Page of Cups is upright where you're going to ask for loyalty. You're going to be having that loyalty to be loyal. Whatever it is. So whenever things will come up in that perspective, that's how it is. But this is what the universe is saying. Okay? So way to go, Aries. Keep it up. Okay? On to the next one. First quarter moon in Leo, be humble. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on. The world is reversed. Okay, so there's something that was incomplete. There's something that was incomplete, and you know that's how it was. So let's see. Let's see what's happening. So let's see what's in the middle. The Temperance is upright, the Strength card reversed, but the Four of Wands is upright. So basically the Temperance is upright because there's healing here. The Strength card reversed means you have no strength. And the Four of Wands is upright because you could be getting married, maybe you're not, I don't know, but could be celebration on something. there are ways that you need to consider your options, the way of how it looks like, the way how you can negotiate your problems. It's the way of how you can try to see what's going on. So let's see what the universe is saying here. The sun reversed, justice upright, the moon is upright. So basically, when you're having justice, you are telling the truth. The sun reverse means you're having negative. There's something that was happening in this situation. When you have negativity, it's the way of how you can do that as long as it needs to. It's the way of how you can try to, have all these circumstances where things will go into that place. And you think, okay, well, everything's fine, but then you think, no, it's not. So let's see. So what the universe is saying. The Knight Cups reversed, there's no romance. 6 Wands reversed, there's no achievement. 3 Wands reversed, there's no communication. 8 Wands is upright, there's speed. King of Swords reversed, there's no knowledge. Justice upright gives you're telling the truth. 8 of Swords reversed, there's no anxiety. But the Fool is upright, there's change. Yeah, see, you're going to change when the way of how it happens, where you're going to change, where you're going to have that communication, but when you have no communication, you're going to change where you're going to change, so you're going to have speed, because you're going to change your communication to change that, because that's when the Fool is. And then the Justice, where you're telling the truth. So everything has to be all connected, where things will go into place. And when you're in that negativity spot, you need to change your outcome. You need to change your ways of saying that, okay, well, I can do it. I'll do exactly how it is. And, I'll believe it on how things are. Is the way of how you can do it, as long as it needs to. Because you think back and you think to yourself, all right, well, I got this. I know how it remains. Because whenever things will go in that perspective, you think that everything will be fine, and then you think to yourself, well, is the way it happens where everything will go into that perspective, and you think, okay, well, everything's fine, everything's, how it is. So this is going to be how it is. This is not going to be like complacent. This is not how it is, but you need to put things into perspective, Leo. You have to do exactly what you're told to do, but you have to do exactly what you're going to do. You're going to be responsible. You knew how your actions are, your emotions are, what you're going to be happening through this whole entire long weekend, whatever it is. But this is the way it happens. This is the way you have to do exactly how things are, and you do exactly what it's supposed to be. But that's how it seems to be. Okay, Leo? This is what the universe is saying. Okay? What's the next one? That's core moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. yeah, the Five of Wands is upright because there is chaos here. I have no idea why, but it means that you're dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with that. Let's see what's happening. See, so the Fool is upright because there's change. Three of Pentacles is upright, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So there was something that was happening in this situation where, the Fool is upright, there's change here. Three of Pentacles is upright because you could be in a third party situation. There are things that you need to understand where you need to go with the flow. But, it's a way of how it is, right? Because you think to yourself, alright, well, I got this, I know what to do, right? So let's see what the universe is saying. Three coins reversed. The Empress reversed. The Sun's upright, okay. What's this three coins represent? The Moon reversed. Queen of Coins is upright. The Six of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Or is it Six of Wands reversed. Okay, so there's Six of Wands reversed. Four of Cups reversed. There's no distraction. But the Strength card is upright because there's strength. So you have the ability to have strength in the ability of understand that. Understand accordingly of that because the Queen of Coins is upright because you're going to make a money as the woman situation. You have the strength, okay, but the Sun card is upright because you are in positivity. So that's very interesting of how that is. So let's see what the universe is saying. Let's see. So 10 of Wands reversed, there's no burdens. 4 of Cups upright, there's the distraction. The Devil reversed, there's no obsession. Queen of Cups upright, there's empathy. The Hangman is upright, there's stillness. Yeah, so there are restrictions here where, you have your own restrictions and you think to yourself, alright, well, I get exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'll do exactly the right thing, And when you have the Queen of Cups is upright, there's empathy, right? There are two sides of a story here. One makes sense, one does make sense, right? So when you have the Four of Cups is upright, there is a distraction here. Fine, you love distractions. Yes, it will be good because when you have a distraction, it will help you. It will how everything's gonna be all progressing, and everything will be. But then you have to think about, okay, well, this is the way it goes. This is the way it happens. This is how you have dignity and, how you can have your own way of knowing what to do. So when things go out of place, you have to do exactly how it is. Put things into perspective. Put things into writing or anything like that, So you have to understand that the ability to understand is the way of how it goes, So whenever you get to understand the way of how it is, you have to put things into perspective. Whether you are, playing a game or whenever you are basically having that way of knowing what to do, right? Because I think to my own self that when things go the different way, you have to put that into perspective. That's all you can do. Whether if you're playing, a puzzle or anything like that, you have to do what you're told to do, and you think to yourself, alright, well, this is the way it happens, this is the way it goes, this is the way of part of life, or whatever. You do exactly what you're told to do, and be responsible. That's all you can do. But then, what's the use? What's the use about getting things in that perspective way? You do exactly what you're told to do, and you think, okay, well, everything's fine. You do exactly how it is, whether if you're playing Sudoku, or, you're playing Jigsaw, or whatever game you're playing, because whenever you think that everything will be fine, and when you use the Four of Cups as a distraction, you do exactly what you're told to do, right? So things will go into place as a matter of time, because when you go from day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year, everything will go into that way, in that perspective way of how it goes. Okay, so way to go, Sagittarius. Give that. Okay. Next one. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Let's see. The Ten of Cups is upright. Means that you have everything that you wanted, Capricorn, but there are things that you need to understand. You could be dealing with in a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there are ways that you need to understand where that way of knowing what to do, and you think that everything will be fine, dandy, and what have you. But then you think, okay, well, this is the way it happens. This is how it seems to be, right? So when everything goes into that perspective, everything will do exactly how it is, because you think, okay, well, this is the way it happens, okay? So here we go. Let's see what's happening. So we have the Nine of Cups upright because there's fulfillment. Wheel of Fortune is upright because you have good luck. The Seven of Pentacles reversed because there's no career, or there's no vision here. But in a way of how you can do that is the way of how you can proceed with well, I'm not going to say proceed with caution, but if it was, you do exactly how it is, where you're having good luck on your side, everything will go in your way, your direction. That's fine. But then you have to be how it is in one way or another, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what the universe is saying. So the Knight of Cups reversed, there's no romance. The Knave of Cups, Three of Swords reversed, Five of Wands reversed, okay. Nine of Cups upright, there's fulfillment. Five of Swords reversed, there's no conflict. The Empress is upright because there's nourishment. Queen of Coins reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Wow. But then you have the Ace of Wands is upright. So basically it means that you have a new beginning. It could be that you have nourishment, you have fulfillment, you have things that will go into place, and then you think, okay, well, this is how it is. This is how I'm going to be doing, right? Because you think to yourself, all right, well, this is the way it goes, right? So let's see what the universe is saying. So you have the ten of Swords upright, there's conclusions. The Knight of Swords upright, there's drama. Five of Cups reversed, there's no grief. Three of Swords reversed, there's no heartbreak. Page of Cups reversed, there's no loyalty. The Empress upright, there's nourishment. Yeah, see, the way of how this is, where you have nourishment, everything will go into place. You have the Ten of Swords upright, there's conclusions. You have the Knight of Wands is up, Knight of Swords is upright because there's drama here. So everything will go into that perspective way. What this Ten of Swords represents? The Queen of Wands is upright, there's charisma. Nine of Swords, there's no drama. Or no trauma. The Sun reversed, there's negativity. Okay? But the Eight of Swords upright, there's anxiety. Yeah, see, this is the way it happens, where you get to that choice where things will go into perspective. And, everything will go into that way of, putting things into, like, a way of how it goes, into a box, or, into a puzzle piece, or whatever, and you're putting the puzzles back together, but then you think, wait, I'm missing the corner pieces, or, I'm missing the middle, or something, right? So you get to realize that what's happening in that perspective way, and you think, okay, well, I got this. I know what's happening. I know how I can see it. So the way it happens, you do exactly what you're told to do, and you think that, okay, well, everything's fine. But then you need to understand that when things go into that perspective, you think that, okay, well, everything's fine, everything's dandy, everything's, gone into place. Everything will go into place as when it wants to. When you decide, well, when you don't have any conflict or any charisma or any conclusions or any drama, whatever it is, but you need to behave where you will do exactly what you're told to do and be responsible, Capricorn. That's all you can do. Because when life kind of hits you in the behind, it kind of ruins it, So you have to figure this out where you will get exactly what you're told to, but you need to have that way of understanding about what's going on. And, you think about how everything is, and you don't want to think about the past, or you're going to think about how everything will go exactly the way you hope for. And that's what it seems to be, right? So you do exactly what you're told to do, and do exactly. Be responsible for your feelings, your actions, your emotions, whatever it is, because you do exactly what you're told to do, and when you're having anxiety, or when you're not feeling so good, or whatever, it's the way of where you're going to stop everything and then just wait it out. You're going to wait until you decide, well, go back and do exactly what you're told to do, but that's how it seems to be, okay? So way to go, Capricorn. Way to go, okay? Stay positive as much as you can, okay? That's the next one. First square moon in Taurus, release control. Let's see what's happening here. see what's happening. So you have the Nine of Wands reversed because there's no fear. Okay, so Taurus, you're not feeling any fear yet. But the way of how you can have, your own dignity, your own way of how it is, you have to think to yourself and say, all right, well, this is the way it happens. This is the way of how it's going to get planned out, So you get whatever it is, and you get that sensibility of knowing from the right and wrong, and you do exactly what you're told to do because of how it kind of remains. So let's see. So you have the Ten Pentacles upright. There's vision here. Nine of Cups reversed. There's no fulfillment. Seven of Cups upright. There is a delusion here. There is delusion. This is how it is. I don't know what this Nine of Cups is, but it is fulfillment. I understand that it is fulfillment. It's the way of how certainty it is. It's the way it kind of is. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. Show me something that is the opposite of the Nine of Cups. The Empress reversed. There's no nourishment, okay? But Two Cups are upright because there's relationships here. Yes, there are relationships in one way or another, and whenever things will go into that place, things will go into that perspective way, and you think, well, okay, well, this is how it is. This is how it kind of remains. So the universe is saying something to me because it is the way it happens, right? It's just the way it is. But there are consequences. There are ways that you need to, do exactly what you're told to do, and do that way of how it is, because you think, okay, well, everything's fine, and you think, wait, no. Right? So you have to think about how it is. Alright, so let's see what the universe is saying. So the Three of Swords over it, there's heartbreak. Five of Cups over it, there's grief. Eight of Wands reversed, there's no speed. Ten of Cups reversed, there's no completion. Wow, the Emperor reversed, there's no structure. The Six of Cups reversed, no past. Wow, look at that. The Queen of Wands reversed, no charisma. Ten of Swords reversed, no conclusions. Wow. Eight of Swords reversed, no anxiety. The Sun card is upright. Yeah, see, means that there's positivity. So when you have positivity, and you have heartbreak, and you have grief, things will not go added up, right? Everything will go into that way. But you need to have sense control. You will do exactly what you're told to, and you think, okay, well, everything will be fine. So what's this Five of Cups is? The Nine of Swords is upright. So there's drama here. There's trauma. So when you have the ability of having that, this is not a decency situation, but you have to have dignity of understanding what's going on in that way, right? Because everything has to be all good, right? And when everything is all like sporadic of how things are, it means that sporadic means in ways of how that is, where everything is gonna be all, kind of like trailblazing fire. Like there is like lots of things are going on at once, and you have to think to yourself, well, this is the way it happens. This is the way of how it is. This is not enjoyment. This is the way of how it goes, right? So when you think back of how things are, and you have to think to yourself, all right, well, this is the way it happens. This is the way of how it is, right? This is the way it goes, where you have to put things into perspective, put things into writing, put things into the way of how way it goes, and you think about how everything is, right? So when you do that, it's the way it goes, right? this is the way of how moderation is, and moderation is the key. The moderation is accepting of what you want, what you need, and is the way of how it goes. But then you have to think to yourself, all right, well, I got this, I know what to do, and that's how it is, right? So you have to keep this up, Taurus, because you need to understand that, okay? Next one. First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. Let's see what's happening. So you have the Knight of Wands reversed. There is something very interesting with this. Okay, so this is the way it goes, but what's the use? What's the way of how it seems to be, I guess. So this is how it is, right? Because now you think, okay, well, everything will be all sporadic, everything will be all that way of how it goes, but then you think to yourself, all right, well, this is the plan. This is the plan of the way. So let's see. So you have the Nine of Cups upright, there's fulfillment, all right. The Seven of Pentacles reversed, there's no vision, and you have the Seven of Cups reversed because there's no delusion. Okay, so that's how it is in one way or another. All right. So tell me something. What's in the middle of this for Virgo? So the Ace of Coins is upright because you could be thinking about money in that situation. So everything will go into place. So I can understand that. So let's see. Let's see how this is. Let's see. So we have Page of Swords here, there's no education. King of Pentacles, there's security. Magician in reverse, there's no skill. Nope. Page of Wands is upright, there's invention. Six of Wands is upright, there's achievement. Queen of Wands is upright, there's charisma. Yeah, see, the universe is giving you something, Virgo, where you're going to have invention, you're going to have achievement, you have charisma. What's upset with this Page of Wands? Six of Cups are upright because you're thinking about the past. Okay, what's upset with this achievement? Emperor is upright, there's structure. And the Ten of Cups are upright because there's completion. So everything will go into that perspective way. You could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But there are ways that you need to understand, Virgo, where you go exactly how it is, and when everything is all sporadic, everything will go into that way. blazing a wildfire, whatever it is. Because whenever you think about the past, or you think about how it is, you think about, why I'm thinking about the past, why I'm doing it, why, and there's always these whys, So whenever you think about it, you think about how you can do it as long as it needs to, right? Because this is like almost like a back and forth situation. And when things go into that perspective way, you think that everything will be fine, but then you think to yourself, all right, well, this is all I can do. This is the way it happens. This is the way of how. This is not enjoyment. This is how it is. So everything has to be all, consuming, and everything will be all that, right? Because this is not a conspiracy theory. This is not. But the way it happens, you do exactly how it is, and you go with the flow, Virgo. Go with the flow. Okay, Virgo? Stay positive as much as you can. Okay? Next one. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. So I don't know why I'm going to be doing 2 cards for you, but I will, because I want to figure this out, what's happening in this situation for you, Libra. Let's see. So one on your left side is the High Priestess, and you have the Seven of Pentacles upright because there's a vision here, or there's a career here, whatever it is. So these two for you, Libra, as the way of how it goes, right? This is the way of how you can understand this. So the way of how I'm going to do this correctly is where I'm going to look at the left, so I'm going to look at the right side, and I'm going to see what's in the middle, what the universe is saying. So in that note, the way of how this is going to end up being, you have to figure out what's happening, where you could be using your inner voice, but then when you think about your career, you think about your career while you're using your inner voice, okay? So let's see what's happening. So let's see who's on the left side. So we have the Five of Swords upright, there's conflict. King of Cups upright because there could be, where you could have passion, or you could do whatever you want to do. You're acting to be a king person, it could be a man situation. You have conflict on one way or another. Having conflict is a bad feeling. That's how it was, right? What's also with this Seven of Pentacles here? Page of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles upright because there's a new beginning, and the Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles upright, where you have everything that you need and what you want. It's a way of how you can do that as long as it needs to. So whenever you think about this back and forth situation, it's basically how it is. You think that everything is all chaotic. So let's see who's in the middle. The Knave of Cups, alright, so you could deal with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this could be another man or a lady situation. It could be that. Let's see what's else with that card, please. So you have the Knight of Cups reversed, but you have the Knight of Cups is upright. So basically you have a romance situation here, Libra. So this is a very interesting of how this reading is for you. I'm kind of happy for you because the way of this is, and the way of how it is, you have to think to yourself, alright, well, this is the way it happens, right? This is an interesting reading. So let's see what's happening. So I'm going to see what the universe is saying for this because I want to see it. So you have the Seven of Swords reversed, there's no deceit, alright? The Eight of Pentacles reversed, there's no perfection, alright? The Emperor reversed, there's no structure. Ten of Cups reversed, there's no completion. Five of Swords reversed, no revenge. See, there's no revenge here, but there's revenge here. Okay, so you have no revenge, but then you have revenge. Okay, opposite. So the King of Pentacles reversed, there's no security. The Fool reversed, there's no change. The Judgment upright because you're taking action, right? Because you're going to take action about this conflict here. What's going on through your whole entire life? It could be that, right? You could be dealing with another co-worker or anything like that. You could be dealing with that. So you have the Ace of Swords reversed, there's no understanding. Two of Cups reversed, there's no relationships, okay? The Justice reversed, there's no telling the truth. So you're lying about something. You're lying because, oh no, I'm not going to have revenge. Actually, you do have revenge. You have conflict with that person you could be. So yeah, the Queen of Wands reversed, there's no charisma. The Devil is upright, there's obsession here. Yeah, see, there's negativity. The Knight of Cups upright, there's fulfillment. You know, the Hierophant reversed, there's no guidance, no. But then you have the King of Wands is upright, there's passion, right? So I just said that earlier. So when you have the Judgment, you have obsession, you have passion, you're doing exactly how it is. But when you're not telling the truth, you're lying about something. When you lie, you're not telling the truth. You're not, right? You do exactly how it is, where this is like a fighting situation where you need to get what you want, and when you say something, you do exactly how it is, right? So you have the Star that's reversed. There's no inspiration. The Strength card is upright. There's bravery. Yeah, because you want to be brave. You're gonna be brave because you want to tell somebody that whenever you think about when you're having something, in order to deal with it, you think that everything will be fine, but then you think to yourself, well, this is how it is. This is the way it goes. Because when you have to take action, you have this obsession, you have passion. You have to think. You have to have everything that's going to add up right. And when you do that, you think that, okay, well, everything's fine. So you have to think to yourself and say, all right, well, I do exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the way of how it is. This is like almost like a tactic situation. Whenever you lie, you think that everything is not telling the truth. It's not like, when you use that word empathy, it means that there's two sides of a story here. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. So you need to understand where this is the way it happens, where you need to put that into perspective nowadays, because you need to tell the truth and nothing else about the truth, So when there's something that's feeding you, and someone's actually, bothering you, and you don't know what to do, Libra, you need to figure this out. You need to put the puzzles back into the box or something like that, right? You need to put the puzzle pieces back in the box or whatever, because you can't. If you leave them on the floor, someone will step on them or whatever. And if you're saying that, I put the puzzles back into the box, and let's say you're lying, you are lying because you're not putting them in the back of the box. You're putting them onto the ground. You're gonna have somebody to, walk upon the puzzle pieces, and then they'll say why I'm walking on a puzzle piece. I'm not supposed to walk on a toy or a whatever it is, right? So you need to put that into perspective, where you need to put the puzzle pieces back into the box, and then you put the box away. That's how it was. This is my beautiful example about telling the truth and telling a lie. There are two stories here, right? I just told you that, right? So you need to understand, Libra, where you need to do exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and that's how it is. This is the way of, compromise, contrast, whatever it is, but that's how it is. You have to comparison, whatever, but you need to do exactly. You need to do the right thing, and that's how it is. Okay? So keep it up, Libra. Just try to stay positive as much as you can. Okay? New moon in Gemini. Think it through. So what I just did for Libra, I'm going to do it towards you, Gemini. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. So you have the Two of Cups reversed, followed by the Knight of Pentacles upright. So the Knight of Pentacles represents, it could be victory, it could be where you're having money on your side, it would be that. The Two of Cups reversed, now that means there's no relationships, no friendships. Now, there is something wrong in that situation. There is something wrong. So in that perspective way of how this is going to be, you do exactly how you're told to do, but things have to go into place. So let's see. So let's see what's going on your left side. So you have Five Pentacles reversed, but you have the Queen of Wands upright because there's charisma here. The Knight of Cups reversed, there's no romance. But Two Wands upright, there's planning on something. See, Gemini, you're planning on something. You have charisma, you do exactly what you're told to do. What's this Knight of Pentacles? You have the Star reversed, you have the Moon reversed. So there's no inspiration, there's no misrotations. Knight of Cups reversed, there's no fulfillment. The Chariot is upright, there's progress. And the Seven of Swords is upright, there's deceit. So you're deceiving about something where you need to understand about how it is. You think to yourself, alright, well, this is the way of how it remains. So let's see what's going on here. The Four of Cups is upright, yeah, because there's a distraction here. You know, you're going to get yourself into a distraction. Fine. But the way of how this goes, where, you know, you think about how things are, everything will go into that perspective way. Everything will go into plan. You know, you're going to plan for your attack, or you're going to plan for something, but then this is the way it happens, where you get to yourself and say, alright, this is the way it goes, this is how it is, this is, you know, I'm going to be stepping forward, you know, it happens, you know, so I can understand that. So let's see what the universe is saying. So let's see. So you have the Nine of Swords reversed. There's no trauma, right? There's nothing there. But then you have the Page of Swords upright. There's education, right? Because you're going to get educated. The Knight of Cups upright. There's romance. Yeah. The Stars upright. There's inspiration. Yeah. See, you're going to wish upon something, because about this other wish over here, you know, there's no inspiration. There's nothing there, right? The Six of Pentacles reversed, there's no kindness. Oh, interesting. And the Ten of Swords upright, there's conclusions. Yeah, see, when you have no kindness, you have conclusions, right? Because you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna have conclusions. I know what to do. I'm not messing about. You know, that means because you have no kindness, right? You're not being kind, right? Yeah, the Eight of Swords is upright. There's anxiety here. The Lovers is upright. There's decisions. The Three of Swords reversed. There's no heartbreak. Five of Cups reversed. There's no grief. Chariot is upright. There's progress. Yeah, see, that's how it is. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. There's no vision. Two of Cups upright. There's relationships. The Four of Cups reversed, there's no distraction, but earlier you probably had distraction. And the King of Pentacles upright, there's security, right? Because you have everything that you wanted. Nine of Pentacles upright, there's comfort. And last but not least, you have the Ace of Swords is upright because you have understanding here. See, so when everything has to be all good, you have to think to yourself, alright, well, this is the way everything will go into place. You know, everything will go into that perspective where you're going to have conclusions, understanding, comfort, progress, security, you know, inspiration, relationships. You have everything that you wanted because that's how it is. This is what it plays out, you know. So when you're playing fair, you're going to play as much as you can. You know, go with the flow. Go with the understanding. Go with the way of how it is. This is the way it happens. This is how you can have a silver lining. When you have silver lining, you do exactly what you're told to do. Be responsible. Be how you can do it. Be how, you know, everything has to be that, right? Be the queen bee. You know, that's how it seems to be, Gemini. You do exactly what you're told to do, but that's how it is. Okay? So keep it up, Gemini. You do exactly what you're told to do. Okay? Be responsible. Okay? On to the next one. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. So let's see what's going on. Same thing what I did with Gemini, but I'll be doing 2 cards. So yeah, the Lovers steps reversed, but you have the 2 of Swords is upright because there is basically what's the word I'm looking for? There is a path you don't know is actually which side you're gonna go, left or right. So this is how it seems to be, I guess, because this is how it is. Where the Lovers reverse, you have no decisions. You already have somebody. You could be doing that. The 2 of Swords is, you don't know direction you're going to take left or right. But the point being is that when you're dealing with another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or, there's something that was happening in that perspective way, and this is how it is. You go with the flow, you do exactly what you're told to do, be responsible, but, it's the way it happens where you get what you're told to do and you think, okay, well, everything will be all fine. But then you think to yourself, wait, it's not. So let's see what's happening. So let's see. So you have the 8 of Pentacles is upright, okay? See, the Knight of Cups is upright. So when you have the Knight of Cups up, the Knight of Cups upright is where you have romance. The 8 of Pentacles is just after your career, but you want something more. You want to be like maybe the center of attention. Maybe you want to do exactly what you're told to do. That's how it is. What's also with this 2 of Swords? And the Wands reversed. But you have the 2 of Wands reversed. So you're not planning on something. No, you're not. But that's how it would be. But then you have the Death card is upright because there's all these endings. Yeah, see, when you have endings, you are ending with something. You're ending about what's going on, what's happening next, how it is. This is the way how it is, right? Because you think to yourself, all right, well, this is the way it happens. So what's in the middle of this situation? The Emperor is upright, yeah, because you have nourishment. You could be being sassy. You get what you wanted. But things will go into that place. Everything will go into that perspective way of how it is, how it's going to remain. It's how it is. So I can understand that. I can understand how things go into that perspective. And I think to myself, alright, well, this is how it is, right? So let's see. So you have the Knight of Cups reversed because there is no romance. See, you have romance, then you don't have no romance. So you have the Page of Swords reversed, there's no education. Knight of Swords is upright because there's drama. There's trauma in this situation. The Judgment reversed, there's no action. The King of Wands reversed, there's no passion. Wow. The Hierophant is upright, there's guidance. Yeah. Six of Cups reversed, there's no past. Nine of Cups reversed, there's no fulfillment. Fool is upright, there's change. Yeah. I can see that. Five of Swords upright, there's revenge. Yeah, because you're going to have conflict. 10 of Cups upright, there's completion. Yeah. The Empress is upright. The Emperor is upright because you have structure. Yes. Page of Pentacles reversed, there's no prospects. The Moon is upright because there's misrotations. Yeah, that's how it is, right? So you have Page of Wands reversed, there's no invention. Magician is upright, there's skill. The Devil reversed, there's no obsession. 2 Wands reversed, there's no playing on something. The Temperance upright, there's healing, you know. The 6 of Swords upright, there's movement. Yeah, see, this is how it is. The 10 Wands upright, there's burdens. Yep. 5 Pentacles upright, there's insecurity. Oh, wow. The Strength card reversed, there's no bravery. Wow. 6 Wands reversed, there's no achievement. You have the Ace of Pentacles upright, there's growth. One more. Knight of Swords reversed, there's no drama. The King of Cups is upright, there's support. See, there's always these things are going on at all at once. You know, that's just how it is. So what's also with this King of Cups? 2 Swords upright, there's crossroads. Yeah, because you don't know which path you're going to be taking. And the 3 Wands is upright because there's communication. Yeah, see, you're going to have to be honest, where you're going to have that way of, you know, you have support, you have growth, you have things that you're going to be having responsibilities, where you're going to take action. You know, when you don't have to take an action, you know, you have all these responsibilities where you have support, you have growth, you have, you know, this is the way it happens. But when you get to the point where you're going to have conflict with somebody, you're not getting along, and you're saying, oh, well, woe was me, I'm so low, I can't do this anymore. It's like, well, then what's the use? You know, what's the use when you make you know, excuses? You know, because when you make excuses, it's like, no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I there's always so many eyes, you know, and you have to think to yourself, it's like, well, this is the way it goes, this is the way of how it seems to be, because in that way you have to think to yourself, well, this is the way it happens, this is how it is, because in one way or another, everything will kind of be, you know, flipping from one side to the other side, or you think about, well, this is the way it happens, this is how it seems to be. When you get to the point, Aquarius, you need to do exactly how you're told to do. Be responsible, be how you're feeling, the way how you're acting, the way how you can negotiate of how your feelings are, and how you can, you know, how you can, you know, discuss about your like, you know, make your own decisions for yourself. You know, have the ability of saying, well, you know, if this was a Aquarius woman or Aquarius guy, you have remained that if you want to do it, you can. But then you're saying to yourself, I can't do this anymore. What's the use? What's the use about making excuses and saying, well, I don't want to do dishes today. I want to be stuck in my room. I want to hibernate. I want to be sleeping all day. That's your excuse, where you don't want to do anything but then staying in your room and, you know, maybe play games, maybe read a book, maybe whatever. And you don't want to participate about doing anything of, you know, house chores or anything like that, and you think that, well, I'll be stuck in the house all day, I'm going to be, you know, all bored, I'm going to be, you know, sleeping all day. But then when you're sleeping all day, you're going to be staying up all night. So you need to figure this out, Aquarius, where you need to pay attention, where you need to have that decency of having the ability to have, you know, communication. That's all you can do. Because when you have communication, you do exactly what you're told to do. You know, be accountable for your actions. Be accountable about what the reason is behind it. You know, so when you have all these conclusions and everything that's going to go your way or the highway or whatever, you do exactly what you're told to do. You know, so you have to be accountable for your emotions, your feelings, you know, your understandings, whatever it is, because everything will go with the flow. That's all you can do. Slow and steady wins the race, and you need to do that. That's how it seems to be, Aquarius. Do the right thing, okay? That's how it is. See, this is what I'm doing when I'm doing 2 cards for you, because it has to make sense. In order to do this, when it makes sense, it has to be that. you know, because you have to have the way of how you're feeling, the way how you're acting, the way how you can change, you know. And when you think to yourself, all right, well, I can do it if I put your mind to it. That's how it is, right? We're almost done. New moon in Cancer. Relax. So let's see what's happening. So we have the Eight Cups is upright because it means that you could be like an entertainer. You could be entertaining someone. That's how it is. But let's see what's going on for that. So let's see. So let's see, it would be the Three of Swords is upright, there's Heartbreak, Ace of Cups is upright, and the Death card is reversed because you have no endings. Okay, so basically the point begins that when you have the Ace of Cups is upright, maybe you have a new beginning that's coming up, maybe there are things that you need to learn first, I don't know. But that's how it seems to be. You could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but when you have Heartbreak, it kind of sucks, you know. It's not good. But let's see what's happening. Let's see what this this Death card is. The Death card was reversed. Now it's upright because now you have endings are going to come up. See, I just clarified the Death card that was reversed. Now when I clarify the Death card that was upright, you have endings. That's so funny. But that's how it was because it's the way of how you can do that as long as it needs to. So I can understand this. Now I'm kind of think about where are we getting somewhere in this reading because this is how it is. So let's see. So let's see what's going on. So, Six of Cups upright, there's the past, right? Then you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, there's no security. The Chariot reversed, there's no progress. Five of Cups reversed, Five of Cups upright, there's grief, yep. Hierophant reversed, there's no guidance. King of Wands upright, there's passion, yep. Judgment is upright, there's action. Two Wands is upright, there's planning. The Moon reversed, there's no misorientation. The Devil is upright, there's obsession. Wow. Page of Wands is upright, there's invention. Yep. Wow, the Emperor reversed, there's no structure. Nope, there's no structure. Now the Swords reversed, there's no trauma. Ace of Wands is upright, there's new beginnings, yeah. Wheel of Fortune is upright because you're going to have good luck. Eight of Wands is upright, there's speed. Three of Swords is upright, there's heartbreak. Yes, I can tell that. Four of Cups upright, there's a distraction. You know, when you have all these things are going to come up, where Cancer, you need to do exactly what you're told to do, where you think that everything is all fine, and then you think, okay, well, this is how it is, I don't want to worry anymore, I don't want to do it. But when you do that, you have to be, you know, how everything is going to be all instigated and everything else, and you think, okay, well, if I have this grief, I'm going to have this heartbreak, whatever it is, and you're grieving about something, you're feeling sad, but then you're having obsession about something. There are things that you need to learn in order to, you know, get that decency back, where, you know, you don't want to feel like afraid anymore, you don't want to do exactly what you're told to do, but you need to be accountable for your actions, your emotions, your feelings, you know, because you have to look at from day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year. You know, if you look at that way, that's how it is, right? So you think about everything has to be all jolted, everything has to be all, you know, combined, whatever it is. You know, this is how it is. This is not a conspiracy theory, this is not. But when you look at the new beginnings and everything else, everything will go the right way, and that's how it is, right? You have to believe this is the way it happens, this is how it is. This is not a joyride, this is not. But this is what it seems to be, you know? So I'm gonna see what's in the middle of this situation. For you, Cancer, because I want to see it. Page of Cups reversed, alright, so that's how it is. So I can understand that way of how it goes, because you think back, okay, well, everything is all fine, but then you think to yourself, well, what's the issue? What's how it is, right? So you think about how it is, and then you think about how it was. So let's say what's opposite with this Page of Cups for you. Magician reverse, there's no skill. Wow, look at that. The Hangman reverse, there's no stillness. Three Cups reverse, there's no celebration. The Hermit reverse, there's no solitude. The Seven Pentacles upright, there's vision here, yeah. Two of Swords reverse, there's no crossroads, because you already know exactly which path you're taking. The Knight of Swords upright, there's drama in this situation, yeah. Ace of Pentacles reverse, there's no growth here. Ten of Swords reverse, there's no conclusions. But then the Six of Pentacles upright, because you're going to have kindness. See, so when you have everything else, where everything is going to go exactly where you're supposed to be, this is what it seems to be. This is all your conclusions. This is everything. Because, you know, the Ten of Swords reverse means you have no conclusions. Not just yet. But then you have, you know, when you have obsession, you know, you're into that negative spot, okay. But when you're done with your drama situation and you have a distraction and everything else, you have the Six of Pentacles that represents kindness. You're being kind because everything is going to go exactly where it is, and you think that, okay, well, everything's fine, but then it's not fine, right? So you do exactly what you're told to do, but this is what it seems to be, right? Because everything will go as planned, and everything will be exactly how it is, okay? So be responsible, Cancer. That's how it is, okay? Sorry about this long reading, but I did this. Okay, Cancer. It was a long reading that I had to process. We're almost done. New Moon and Scorpio, go deeper. Let's see what's happening. So you have the Two of Swords reversed because you already know exactly which plan you're going to take already. That's the main thing. That's how it is. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. So let's see, you have the Seven of Cups upright because there's a delusion here. Knight of Cups up is reversed because there's no romance. But the Page of Cups is upright because, well, you could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's how it is. What's happening with this Knight of Cups here? Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, there's no charisma. Eight of Cups reversed. There's no you're not being an entertainer. The Lovers reversed, there's no decisions. 10 Pentacles reversed because you don't want everything to happen. But then you have the Two Pentacles upright because you're balancing. You're balancing. That's how it was. Alright. Let's see. I'm only doing a short reading for you, Scorpio. So yeah, the Death card is upright because there's endings here. Justice reversed, you're not telling the truth. Three of Coins is upright because you're thinking about money. The Sun reversed because you're in negativity. Yeah, see, you're in negativity because that's how it was. You have the Death card represents endings, but it does represent Scorpio as well. But that's how it was. Is there anything else? Let's see what the universe is saying. Moon is upright, there's missed rotations here. Two Wands reversed, there's no planning. Judgment reversed, there's no action. King Wands reversed, there's no passion. Ace Pentacles upright, there's growth here. The Six Pentacles reversed, there's no kindness. Wow. The King Pentacles is upright, there's security. Six of Cups reversed, there's no past. Six Wands upright, there's achievement. Wow. The Strength card is upright, there's bravery. Wow, I can see that. Ten of Swords upright, there's conclusions. The Knight of Swords reversed, there's no drama. Two of Swords upright, there's crossroads. Yeah, because you don't know which path you're going to take. Ten Pentacles reversed, there's no vision. The Hermit is upright, there's solitude. Yeah, because you could be looking for a soulmate, maybe you're not, I don't know. Three of Cups upright, there's celebration. Yeah. Taming is upright, there's stillness. Magician upright, there's skill. Wow. The Four of Cups reversed, there's no destruction, not yet. Eight of Wands reversed, there's no speed. Thus reversed, there's no decisions. Three Wands reversed, there's no communication. Wow. King of Swords upright, there's knowledge. The Sun reversed, there's negativity. Wow. A Scorpio is in negativity. Interesting. Ace of Swords reversed, there's no understanding. Nine of Pentacles reversed, there's no comfort. Wow. Ten of Wands reversed, there's no burdens. But Queen of Swords upright, there's independence. See, you want to do something on your own, Scorpio, and I can understand this because when things go in a direct moment, this is the way it happens. This is how you can have dignity in the way of how you can do it as long as it needs to. This is how it is, where everything will go into place as much as it can, So let's see what's in the middle of this situation for Scorpio. So you have the Four of Pentacles reversed because you're not thinking about money. Not yet. But let's see what's happening. So tell me something what's opposite with this Four of Pentacles for Scorpio. Four of Swords upright because there's recuperation. Yeah, because you're resting. Eight of Swords reversed, there's no anxiety. The Star reversed, there's no inspiration. Eight of Pentacles upright, there's perfection. Yeah, it is. The Knight of Wands reversed, there's no immaturity. Wow, Three of Swords reversed, there's no heartbreak. Wheel of Fortune reversed, you're having bad luck. Ace of Wands reversed, there's no new beginnings. Nine of Swords upright, there's trauma. Yeah, there is trauma in this situation because you're trying to think that you're going to have a good feeling, a good way of life, and the goodness, right? This is the way it happens, where you're going to exactly what you're looking for. And if you're having a good day, fine. But when you're having a bad day or reckless day or whatever, things will go into that place where you need to just stay away from negativity, right? That's how it is. Because when you have that, you think that everything will be fine, dandy, whatnot. But then you think to yourself, well, this is how it is. This is the way it happens. This is how it goes, right? So this is not like a joyride situation. But you need to figure out how it is. This is not like stick and stones that won't break my bones or something like that. Ha ha, or funny. But you know what I mean. So this is what it seems to be, where you do exactly what you're told to do, but you have to do exactly what you're becoming, and you have to be responsible for your feelings and the way of how you can do it, because everything will go as planned, and you do exactly what you're told to do. This is what it seems to be. But you do exactly how it is. This is like almost a give and take situation. I'm giving you the information, you're taking it, right? You're going to observe what I'm saying, and you're going to learn a lesson and pay attention to it. Okay, Scorpio, keep it up, okay? Stay positive as much as you can. All right. Last one. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. So let's see what's going on. Pentacles reversed, but then you have the Page of Pentacles upright. So you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed because you could have a career, maybe have no career. But it doesn't mean that you have no vision. So let's see. So let's see. So Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, but you have the Strength card represents Leo, right? So you have Strength. What's this Page of Pentacles? The Chest was reversed because you're not telling the truth. The Five of Cups reversed because there is no grief. But the Queen of Cups is upright because you'll be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in one way or another. Okay, so everything will go in a way of how it goes. So let's see. Let's see what's in the middle. The Sun is upright because you're going to have positivity. So you could be dealing with a Leo situation. But that's how it was. So let's see what the universe is saying. So you have the Seven of Swords upright, there's deceit, yeah. 9 of Wands upright, there's fear, okay. The Empress reversed, there's no nourishment, okay. The Knight of Pentacles upright, there's trust. The Three of Pentacles reversed, there is no excitement. The King of Cups reversed, there is no support. Wow. 10 of Pentacles upright, there's wealth. Yeah. The World is upright, there's completion. The Two of Pentacles reversed, there's no balance. Wow. 10 of Wands is upright, there's burdens. 9 of Pentacles upright, there's comfort. Ace of Swords is upright, there's a understanding. Yeah, because you're going to be understanding. The Sun is upright because there's positivity. Yeah, because you're going to stay positive. Because whether you're feeling deceit or what you're going to tell the truth, that's how it kind of remains of how it was. So let's see what's in the middle. The Emperor is upright because you have structure, right? So Pisces, when you have structure, you have the ability to have structure as long as it needs to, right? So let's see what's happening. What's also with that card, please? So you have the Eight of Swords upright, there's anxiety. Four of Swords reversed, there's no recuperation. The Emperor is upright, there's structure. I just said that. Two of Swords reversed, there's no crossroads. The King of Swords reversed, there's no knowledge. Three of Wands is upright, there's communication. The Lover is upright, there's decisions. Yeah, you're gonna have all these decisions because you don't know what you want. The Six of Swords reversed, there's no movement. The Temperance reversed, there's no healing. Queen of Cups reversed, there's no empathy. The Tower is upright, there's transformation. Yeah, everything is going to change for you. So you better watch that. The Four of Wands is upright, there's a celebration coming up. Five of Wands reversed, there's no chaos. Ace of Cups upright, there's satisfaction. Death card reversed, there's no endings. Page of Cups is upright, there's loyalty. Yeah, so when I think about this reading, I think that everything will be all good. But then you think to yourself, alright, well, this is the way it goes. This is the way it happens. This is a part of life. You know? So the way it is, the way of how you can negotiate and do things and do the right way and do how it is, everything will go as far back as how everything is going to be. Because you need to think to yourself as like, alright, well, this is the way it happens. This is the way of how it is. Right? So when you think that when you have understanding, decisions, you have communication, you have celebration, you have loyalty, you have everything that's going to be coming up, after when you're done with this anxiety. You could have a anxiety attack or something. But you need to understand where things will go into the right place at the right time in the right moment, So you need to understand where things will go into that perspective way of having that, right? Having the way of how everything is, and you do exactly how it is, right? So this is the way it happens. This is how you can do whatever you want to do and be respected, be supported, be whatever you want to do, because in that note, Pisces, you need to do exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and you do exactly what you're supposed to be, because everything will change in a split second, right? And when everything is all sporadic and everything is out of control and everything is not wonky, whatever it is, you need to set aside about what's happening around you and whoever you're going out with or whatever. You have to proceed with caution, whatever you do, right? Because if you're taking a risk, if you have all these controlling emotions, you do exactly what you're told to do, but you have to be responsible. Be, whatever you decide to do, and you do exactly what you're supposed to be doing. This is how it is. This is the way it goes. This is like con and comparison, contrast, whatever it is. But you have to remain about the word called empathy. Seeing both sides of a situation. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. But that's what the pattern is. So I hope you all like this reading. I know that this is a long video. I know it is. But this is a long weekend reading. And this is what it seems to be. So I hope you all like this video. Please give it a comment. Please give it a like. And understand what's happening. Because this is the way it happens. This is how it is. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Really. Bye.